Welcome to Destination Divergence, episode 69. This is the Winds of Change group, who so recently fought their way through two beholders in the Citadel of Lidless Eyes alongside Dak. The Citadel of Lidless Eyes is the stronghold of Belashira, one of the Delkir lords here in Zoriat. You've been slowly working your way through her domain. Dak has been guiding you, protecting you along the way, and doing what he can. And you have been experiencing visions as you've moved through this castle. So you've gone from door to door. Each door was simply an eyeball in the wall, and as you reached your consciousness out to it, it would show you something. And if you were able to mentally sort of get through the situation, whether by just force of will or by working your way out of the vision, as Nakarath did recently, with a very good stealth check in his head, the door would open. This door, Faye saw death behind. She saw many of the times the party was in unfortunate situations, dire situations, where people's lives were completely on the line, and it would come down to luck whether or not people would survive. Cases like when you fought multiple phoenixes before, and their explosions almost wiped out the party, or times when you were fighting an ancient dragon and almost killed several party members. Each of those times, Faye saw that the spells didn't work, and those people couldn't be saved. Perhaps an alternate timeline. And then she saw the room ahead of you filled with your corpses before everything faded and she just saw the room through the open door frame. And so you all backed off a little bit and decided to prepare as best as you could for the situation. There were some death wards cast around, some aid spells to increase everybody's hit points. And I think we'll just pick up right there with you all standing at the edge of this doorway still. And if there's any other preparations you would like to make before heading in, feel free.
So this is potentially a dumb question, but if I'm wielding a bow and I have a component pouch, etc. on my belt, can I cast while wielding a bow?
Yes.
Think.
Two-handed weapons, you only actually use two hands when you are making an attack.
That's what I thought I remembered, but 5e is the system where that might not be the case.
That's fair. Exactly. Yeah, you can hold the bow in one hand and cast with the other. It just gets tricky if you have an actual item you need to hold, like a focus, because then you wouldn't be able to easily drop it to put your hand back on the thing. But yes, component pouch does help you get around that. Let's see. Yes, any other preparations?
Not from me.
I should be good. I still have my arms up, I think, right?
You guys have spent a few minutes out here, so depending on how long that lasts.
It's 10 minutes.
Okay, I'll say it's probably at least half up at this point. So depending on what other preparations you guys need to make, it might run out. But if you guys head in right now, you'd have a couple minutes of it left at least.
Well, may as well maximize our buffs, but good luck in there. Let's keep each other safe.
Do I have an active elemental at the moment, or did he concentrate away? I think he deconcentrated away.
I deactivated that map, but I can view it temporarily. Nope, it is still there on the map, so I believe you would still have it.
Okay, thank you.
Which we were representing by this token, even though it's not actually a fire elemental.
We got this, guys. I know we can do it.
Alright, there you go. Okay, so you're all heading in then?
Yeah.
Alright, Dak will mention again. Remember to stay close to me in there as we grow closer and closer to Belashira's throne. or influence grows stronger. And my protection only reaches so far. And speaking of which, I should put that on the map before that's even a thing, but yes, okay.
Actually going to say to Dak too, and just to give him a chance to respond, if Dak, if you end up having melee access to whatever we're fighting, I'd like to bless you with a holy weapon unless you have something similar you can do to yourself, or you think that would that my concentration would be best used elsewhere. But I've seen you dish out some major damage, and love to make that even stronger. Would that help you?
I could certainly do some damage, as you say, but I also believe I may need to focus more on defense in this coming fight.
That's a
I
good
can
point.
feel an aura ahead of us.
That's a good point. I think I'll haste instead.
Yes, I think that may provide more value. I can provide a number of different spells to either cure things or bless things. Provide us all with support and healing in there.
That'll be important. Okay, thanks for talking that through with me. Let's
Of course.
move over.
Okay. Good. Okay, so you all begin to head into the room. At first, the room is empty. It looks similar to the one you were in previously. It is, the floors and walls made of mixtures of flesh and stone embedded in the flesh. There's eyes everywhere, of course. There are some pillars here and there throughout the room connecting to a ceiling. This room does have a ceiling, unlike the previous ones. I'd say it's 30 feet high. Or unlike the one you were currently in, the room previous did have a ceiling as well, I believe. But you went through a little courtyard area. And Dak looks around upon entering the room, trying to stay as close to the middle of the group as he can. He says, I can feel the presence of many minds in here. None of them are having a good time. They're all reaching out in torment, unable to resist whatever is happening to them. I would advise you all to guide your minds carefully, lest it be taken from you.
It's good advice.
And then he looks up again just a moment before little red dots rise from the floor here and there across the room. One by one, they peek out, and he looks at one and kind of holds his shield up between it and him. They'll gently float up into the air and kind of swirl together into the middle of the room, forming this blinding, almost pinkish red and orange mist. And then out of the mist, a claw appears and grabs the ground, and another claw pops out, using the strength of the first claw to pull itself through the mist. And then a face. A face without eyes, an insect-like face, one that is familiar to you all. One that you saw previously, but much larger. Looks swollen and bloated. Perhaps a bit changed. This is the quarry that you saw get dragged through the portal previously. Only it has almost tripled in size. As it pulls itself out of the mist begins to dissipate, sort of forming the rest of its body. More arms sprout from it, more insect-like claws, more than you saw before. A multitude of swirling eyes around it. And it looks around the room frantically. It does not appear to have the same intelligence it had before, and appears to be operating on more of a frantic instinct. And as it sees you all, the eyes all turn towards you. And I'm gonna go ahead and activate this, so we all can see the scene. I did just realize that Nakarth can't see anything, and that's my bad. Bloop, there we go. I should be able to see everything.
Yep.
It's not actually dark in here. And we're gonna do some rolling for initiative.
Yeah.
Holy.
All right, so we will start with Clemens. And
All right. Well, she is going to yell at the elemental to get up there and start punching. And he has 1 moment. He's got 40 feet of speed. And is gonna start a punching.
go for it. That is a hit.
12 fire.
All right.
And another 17 fire.
Very nice. Good start.
Clemens is going to stay where she is. She's going to fire an arrow at the thing.
Okay.
She is going to use her Scarf of the Storm Soul, and she is going to burn a... Let's see, 1 second. I gotta check what the highest level she can do is. Alright, she's gonna do a 3rd level slot.
All right.
Or fourth, I think, rather. Plus 21 lightning, and then she'll pass turn.
All right. Excellent start. Lots of damage from Clemens right at the beginning of this combat, acting much swifter than the psychic beast that is before you. At the end of your turn, Clemens, it is going to use a legendary action, using all 3 of its legendary actions.
I forgot I have multiple attacks. Can I retcon ending my turn there?
Yes, you may. Of course.
Thank you.
That is fine.
It's been a very long time since I've used multiple attacks.
Right, yeah, it's usually been a cantrip and a bonk, etc. Yeah.
That's probably not going to hit, though.
Yeah, that, unfortunately, no.
That'll be past turn.
Okay. At the end of Clemens' turn, it is going to spend all 3 legendary actions to drop Confusion right there. So everybody in that circle, which is everybody, needs to make a Wisdom saving throw, and you do have a +5 from deck.
Before we proceed, is this a spell?
This is a spell.
Mm-hmm.
So you may cancel it if that's what you're looking for.
I would like to.
Try.
I'm gonna do this at 5th level.
It's gone. Instant. Never happened.
I felt a disturbance, and then I didn't feel a disturbance.
Yes, it begins. A detail I completely forgot to mention. I apologize. It still has that fragment of the giant magic in its chest, sort of the rib cage made of insect-like claws, keeping it close. And it kind of leans back a bit, and several of those claws nearest its chest are what begin to cast a spell, and that's what Faye counters. All right, so then it is Carrick's turn.
All right, Carrick gonna run up, making sure to stay in the aura, and he's going to spend his bonus action to activate his Blade Song, and he's gonna hold his action until the beast comes within range, and he'll use his action to attack him.
Okay. So then it is Faye's turn, if Carrick is just holding an action.
Okay. Faye's gonna immediately just cast haste on Nakareth.
Nice.
So you got haste, and kind of anticipating Dak moving forward, she's gonna go up here to hopefully remain within the bubble if Dak moves up. And she will pass.
Okay. So you are now concentrating. Let's just make sure we...
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Nope. Just as a reminder. There we go. All right. It is... oh, the token name is... Here. Let me update the token name as well, because I made a cool token name. Update command. There you go.
Yeah, that rule.
Is going to use its... Ooh. Yeah, it's going to use this. Which... Oh, it didn't give me a... Well, you know, I'm pretty sure I can hit all of you anyways, but just to demonstrate it, it is a 30-foot radius. There we go. That's going to drop. It's just going to hit everyone. As it kind of rears back a little bit, backing away from the fire elemental a little bit, and then all of the eyes swirling around it kind of scatter forward in a swarm and just start pelting all of you with magic. All of you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Including the elemental.
Including the elemental. It is, yeah, each creature. And everybody has stacks +5, so that's good.
Oh.
Okay.
Clemens and the elemental both crit.
Excellent.
Because why not?
All right, so let's go down the list here. Carrick, that is a pass. Clemens is a pass. Nakarth and the fire elemental are both passes as well. Let's see. Dak fails and Faye fails, unfortunately.
Uh-oh.
So
Ellington style.
the damage is 51 psychic damage, halved on a success. Additionally, if you failed, you are blinded for 1 minute, and you can repeat that saving throw at the end of each of your turns. So Dak can take that damage, and is also blinded. Faye, blinded. There you go. Let's see. Dak. I'll take that. Yep, there we go. Cool. Alright, any questions on that so far? We good? I think that was...
That hurt.
Yep, that was the big one. I
Oh,
just want to make sure that...
25 damage if we...
Yes, 25 on a success. Which was most of the party, thankfully.
I'm taking 12 because I have resistance.
Even better. Yeah, Dak has resistance as well, so he's actually not looking too bad from that, even though he failed. Faye
I
took the brunt
gotta
of it, unfortunately.
do Constitution. Yeah. So what's the concentration check? What's the ruling going to be on this one? What do I have to do?
So you took
DC
50 damage,
25.
so it's going to be a DC 25 con save.
Right.
That is correct.
I have advantage, and do I get +5 from Dak?
You do.
All right. I could pass this. It'd be hard, but I actually have a chance.
Decent chance. Let's see it.
+5.
Oh,
+5.
Plus
yes!
5. Okay. If that doesn't
Yep.
include the +5, then yes, that is
It's not-
enough. You're all right. Nakarth
God.
isn't stunned. Yay!
I get to take a turn.
You get to have a turn. True. Is there actually a status effect for that? I feel like let's just use that for now, just to show that you're hasted, so we don't forget. Not that I thought you would forget, but it's that I don't forget. Cool. That is its turn. That was its action. It is Dak's turn. Dak. Dak's gonna save that. Dak is going to Crusader's Mantle. He can't see what the hell is going on, but that's okay. He is just going to provide you all with support. So if you're in Dak's aura, it's the same radius from him. Anytime you hit with a weapon attack, you do an extra 1d4 radiant damage.
Nice.
Nice.
And he is concentrating on that. I should mark that for myself as well. Nope. Cool. That is Dak's turn. At the end of Dak's turn, Parai the Twisted is going to... is going to try and cast another spell using all 3 legendary actions. Fuck it.
Bring it.
Hold up.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
Does counterspell require sight?
Check it.
It might.
I believe it does, but I could be wrong on that.
What is the? I don't see anything in the wording about it.
I can throw it in chat so I can read it too.
Yeah.
Thank you. You attempt to interrupt a creature in the process. Interesting. Let me see if that's abbreviated. Look up for straight from the book. It does have a range of 60 feet. Oh, yeah, it didn't put it in Foundry for some reason, but there is an asterisk at the bottom in the book that says, reaction which you take when you see a creature within 60 feet of you casting a spell. Unfortunately.
It makes sense.
So the reaction trigger is the trick there, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a 10-foot template. Don't think I can get Fae in it, but I can get these 3. So, all 3 of you need to make a wisdom saving throw. Clemens is fine, you pass. Oh, Dak, I forgot as well.
Me.
I'm gonna be paying for all this later.
Nakarth is totally fine. Dak is probably gonna... Nope, Dak got a 31 as well. So, the spell has no effect because everybody passed from it.
Nice.
This has got to be really bad for his morale.
Nakarth, you're up. You have a bonus 1d4 radiant damage at the moment.
Amazing. All right. So I get to move up. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark.
All right.
And then I'm going to take my 2 attacks as my action, and then a 3rd attack as my haste action.
Okie doke. Hit.
Does it? Woo! And I'm spending a key point. Does 15 hit?
It does not. First one.
Eh. Okay.
22 force definitely took a chunk out of it.
There it is.
Miss.
God damn. A 7, a 5, and a 2.
Oof.
At least I rolled well for my saves.
So that was attack and hasted action. Did you do bonus action? I think. Sorry, I missed.
Oh, fuck! I forgot to add a d6.
D6. Oh, damage to the first one. That's fine. Yeah.
Because my bonus action was Hunter's Mark.
Right. Duh. Yep. Okay. You did say that. I just forgot. So you are concentrating.
27.
20. Okay. So yeah, 5 more damage applied. And I'm gonna use that to show that it's marked. Cool.
Is Hunter's Mark only your attacks, or does that apply to everybody?
Only my attacks.
Okay. Is that it, Nakarth?
If it was everybody's attacks, Rangers would be broken
That'd be
from
so
the
good.
get-go. But no, that's it.
Okay. Okie doke. At initiative count 0, losing ties, not that anyone in the party would get a 0. I don't think anybody has negative. It's going to use its lair action.
Yay!
Which, as you're all fighting it, you can see this thing definitely... it can definitely process multiple things at once, as some of its arms are fighting against some of you, defending and blocking attacks. Others are fighting over here. Some of them are trying to cast spells. There are several smaller arms in the middle with that stone tablet trying to manipulate it. And as they do, at initiative count 0, a wave of magical force erupts out. And it is going to... actually, probably quite fittingly, it's going to first invoke the plane that you are currently on. It is going to invoke Zoriat. And so everybody needs to make me a intelligence saving throw, as this place is even more aligned with Belashir's influence.
Oh, jeez.
And the maddening loss of perception that this place can cause. Oh yes, stack as well. Right. The elemental. Yes, thank you.
That's a 5.
I was about to ask for that.
He's got -3 intelligence.
Stack. Okay, so let's see. Clement succeeded. Carrick succeeded. Faye passed. Nakareth, or Faye failed. Sorry.
You failed for sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
Faye failed. Nakareth succeeded. You're fine. Dak and the fire elemental failed. So the fails are Faye, fire elemental, and Dak. So what happens with this one is all 3 of those affected creatures are going to swap positions randomly. So
Ooh.
Dak, and I'm going to roll a 1d2 to see which one Dak replaces. Dak is going to swap places with Faye, moving the bubble with him. And I guess we'll actually say everyone just shifts around, and the fire elemental ends up back here.
Oh
Shifting
no.
like that, and
Oh,
this
no.
will follow Dak.
I don't like this.
That is that effect.
Nowhere near as bad as
So-
I thought that was going to end up.
A wave of energy erupts out over all of you, and reality itself seems to bend a little bit as all of the things you can see around you, you begin to see double, triple, quadruple, quintuple, as endless variations and versions of reality kind of split and then converge, and you find yourself in a completely different situation than you thought you were in moments ago. At least some of you do. The rest of you kind of see this and you focus and you're able to figure out which version of reality is correct, and it is fine. The other effect is that anybody who failed has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks for this next round. Now it's back to Clemens, but Clemens, you passed, you're fine, and let's get to it.
So that's for this round, the penalty will apply?
Yes.
Okay. So the fire elemental will run up. It will make 2 attacks at disadvantage. And 17 hits, correct?
Yes. Yep, 17 hits.
And that's 1d4 from Crusader's Mantle.
Yep.
So
That'll
that's
still
19. Whoops, sorry, that was not the right formula.
All good.
That was 12 fire from him.
All right.
Then Clemens is going to just move over here so as to not risk moving outside of the AoE there, and is going to plew. Does 15 hit?
Does not, unfortunately. That is a hit, though.
It's going to be 13 piercing. She's going to burn a 3rd level spell slot.
I also get 1d4 radiant.
Yes, thank you.
Sure thing. Nice.
That's a 3rd level slot. A second, I'll remove that.
All right.
Clemens is going to action surge. She is going to make another attack.
Or I should say blam, that's what's written there.
Blam blam. Oops, plus.
Alright.
She is going to burn a 4th level spell slot.
Oof.
She's going to make her last attack.
That's a hit. Very nice.
And she is going to burn a 3rd level spell slot.
Kaboom. Oops.
Whoops.
Clemens with the burst damage.
Yeah, this whips ass. Holy shit.
And then pass turn.
Excellent.
Sorry
see.
for all the numbers.
No,
everywhere.
it's fine. Let's see. 29, 31, 46, 52, 65, 69, 72, and then the fire elemental as well. 84 damage this round, Clemens. Very good. Lot of damage. Boat sawing damage, some might say. Carrick, it was your turn.
I think this is the only thing I can do on this turn. Carrick is gonna move up. And then put his hand on Faith's shoulder and cast Lesser Restoration.
Oh, bless you.
Heads up. All right. And
God,
I
thank you.
don't think I have any other bonus actions, so.
So Faye was blinded and then suddenly felt herself shift to another place, and then when her eyes were open, she's standing right underneath the fucking terrifying beast.
Scream fuck. Absolutely nightmarish.
And yeah, Carrick will end his turn.
I did forget to have Dak make a saving throw. Dak is no longer blind at the end of his last turn as well. Okay, good.
Nice.
I didn't think about that. But yes, at the end of your turn, you can save against it, so. Had not come back to Faye yet. Now it's here, though, and Faye, your eyes have been opened.
Grant those eyes. Grant those eyes. Alright. Well, I'm gonna... I don't like where I am right now. So I think I'm gonna just, like, look up at his little rib cage and just fire a firebolt right in the hole.
Okay, this will be at disadvantage.
That's a bummer. Yeah, it's
Pew!
not great.
Still a little disoriented.
Oh wow, a 17 and a 1. Cute. Alright, that's fine though, because mainly what I wanted to do is Misty Step. Which is gonna be... Let's see. Dak, I don't know where you're moving, homie, but I think I'm gonna go, like... up here? I'm gonna go up here.
Okie doke.
And that's it.
Can do. Alright. Back to Tarai the Twisted. Who is first going to know some things, see what recharges, what doesn't. Okay, cool. Double checking what this ability does real quick. This is a big stat block I've made for myself. Okay. Since Carrick got up in its face and has cured a fellow party member so recently of one of the debuffs it has put out, it's not happy with that, so it is going to turn towards Carrick. Reach out a claw towards your head, and as it does so, almost like a spectral red drill sort of appears, very thin, very long, and just quickly jabs out towards your head. Make me an intelligence saving throw, Carrick.
This is my bread and butter.
Oh yeah, easily passed. As the drill hits you, it's so fast you're unable to avoid it. You try, but it's just not going to happen. The magic tries to take root in your head and tries to just shuffle your thoughts around and make it extremely difficult for you to think. But your brain's just too strong for it, and no matter what it tries to do, you're able to push past it. And so that ability is consumed. And then we get to Dak's turn. Dak. Yeah, Dak is going to... Dak is going to move up here, which will take this with him. And he's going to drop a Cure Wounds at 2nd level on Carrick.
Ooh, thank you. I'll take that.
So, shit roll, unfortunately. That is a 2 and a 1 for
Oh my
8
God.
healing.
Rip.
Jeez.
I'd hope that would be a little more, but hey, that's how it goes. At the end of Dak's turn, Tarai is going to take a legendary action to swipe out with a claw at Nakara.
Lucky.
Kind of got its attention divided amongst all of you, and this claw was looking at Nakara earlier. This attack is a 23 to hit.
Aww. My AC's 22 with haste.
Aww. Damn. You take 29 necrotic damage.
Ow!
As this
That's a
claw
lot.
reaches out, and instead of like scratching at your physical form, and yes, it does have 10 feet of reach, that should be noted as well. So it reaches out, instead of scratching at your form, it seems to completely pass through you spectrally, and you feel this deep pain as you take necrotic damage, and you begin to get a pretty bad headache as well from all of this. You feel like it was trying to rip something out of you, but was unsuccessful.
Fantastic.
Then it's
Well,
necrotic's turn.
Alright, well, I passed my Constitution save, so Hunter's Mark is still up.
Perfect.
And now we're gonna go for a total of 5 attacks with Flurry of Blows.
Go for it.
And hasted attack.
I'm kidding.
Putting a key point into it. .24 damage for the first attack.
Miss.
14.
That's
26
it, indeed.
Another key point. So that's another. And last attack.
Go for it.
20 to
That is a hit indeed.
Okay, and the next person to attack it has advantage.
Sweet. All right. Plenty of damage. This thing's starting to look a bit hurt at this point. As some of the insect-like legs, though they're very spectral and you didn't expect them to have that much physical presence, some of them are beginning to like snap and bend back in weird ways, and they're not swinging as properly as they were before. Some of the eyes have dropped to the ground, no longer flying. It's starting to show some signs of wear. At the end of your turn, Nakarth, it is going to do a claw attack against Karik. It's a 23 to hit. Not sure what Karik's AC is. Let's see. Oh, shield. Okay, you might be
Oh, yeah,
muted.
Buster, we can't hear you, by the way.
Shield will block it. Okay, so reaches out as it's looking at Nakarth. Another spectral arm swings down at Karik, seemingly out of nowhere, with no wind up at all. But you managed to throw up an arcane shield just in time to deflect it.
Eric, I see your green lighting up, but we can't hear you. You might want to like look at your input levels in Discord or something.
In the meantime, Clemens, you're up.
Seeing the opening that Nakarth created, Clemens is going to loose an arrow that she was drawing. Blam, as it were.
Blam, indeed.
Oh, that should have been advantage, right?
Yes, it should have been.
Sorry, that'll still hit. And going to burn a second level slot. That should have, yeah, I'll just roll the radiant damage into this.
All right.
So 12 lightning and 2 radiant. Second non-advantage attack.
That's a hit.
Can you hear me now?
Can
Yes.
indeed.
Yes.
Cool. Thank you.
And going to burn a second level slot. And then the elemental is no longer disadvantaged, correct?
Correct. It is a. Oh, and thank you for reminding me. It is a new round. So after your turn, I'm gonna add the new effect of the round.
Okay.
Yes, it would be a new round.
Crit fail will be a fail.
Indeed. It is a hit though.
And pass turn. Actually, she's gonna step over there, but yeah, then pass turn.
All right. So at the end of Nakarth's turn, what should have happened is initiative count 0 means their action. So it is going to invoke Delur. The sort of weird effect that's causing everything to be doubled and tripled and all of that for all of you fades as another wave of energy ripples out. This one is almost like a deep green, sickly, like ghostly color that erupts out in a wave. It hits all of you, and you don't feel any effects yet, but at the start of Clemence's turn, please make me a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
As
Well, that's more like it.
the plane of Delur tries to sap you of your energy.
Does Clemens being in some way affected by the energies of Dolur affect this at all?
Yes, I'll say you'll make this at disadvantage.
Okay.
But Faye, these will come up at the start of your turns, guys. Hold on.
Oh, lovely. Crit fail.
Okay. Well, let's see if the
Oh, yeah, elemental
the
also.
first one was a 1, so yes, and the elemental would as well. Yeah.
Yeah, one moment.
I think the elemental would be fine for this one, actually. The
Okay.
elemental isn't in possession of like a soul. I don't think it'd be quite affected in the same way.
Sad elemental noises.
Yeah, it's not technically like a mortal. Whereas Delur is the realm of the
Right.
dead, trying to suck your soul from your body, trying to rip your life force away, Clemens. And unfortunately, with a failure thanks to that roll, Clemens ages by 10 years and gains 1 level of exhaustion.
God damn.
Holy shit.
As you can feel some of your lifespan just ripped away out of nowhere, and it catches up to you extremely quickly. That's where the exhaustion comes from. Carrick, it is your turn. And because it is your turn during this event, you must make that as the start of your turn. Yes, Constitution saving throw, please, Carrick.
I rolled a 24.
So you did. You're fine. So you may take your turn.
After deflecting his attack, he'll say, "My turn." Just unleash a flurry of spinning strikes and rolls a natural one. Wait, is that disadvantage?
Looks like it was a
but
disadvantage.
the first one was.
The first one was the one, though. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's certainly a hit.
Like it.
And then it's a D4 from Dak.
That's correct. Nice.
And then bonus action. No, I'll save it. He'll do one more strike. Damn it! When I hit my push to talk is my control. So.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
But yeah, that plus 2, so 31.
All right.
$13 again. All right, that is my turn.
Excellent. Alright, apply that damage either way. At the end of your turn, Carrick, this thing is going to take a swipe at Dak with its claw that has been swinging at each of you. Which it hits. And Dak takes 30 necrotic damage. And Dak needs to make a con save, which he fails with a 13, unfortunately. So Dak's no longer concentrating, no more radiant buff. And then it's Faye's turn. Con save, please, Faye.
I rolled a 19 before.
So you did, yes, I can see that because of the +5. Yep, that's right. Okay. 19 is enough. You are fine. You can feel this magic. You're a bit close. You could feel this magic trying to force the life out of you. You feel like something in your chest has been squeezed, but you're fine.
Okay. I'm going to cast Synaptic Static above its head, so it only hits it.
What's the radius on that?
20.
Okay, yeah, you could do that. There's
I
a
can,
30-foot ceiling.
Not much room around him. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can even do it behind if I want to. So, God, that's a... it's an
Intelligence save, I
easy-
believe?
Yeah. I know, this is a gamble.
23.
Yeah, nope, that passes for sure.
Alright.
That is not what I meant to do. Sorry, disregard that.
It takes half
meant
anyways, right?
Yeah, it's gonna take half, but yeah, I meant to like put it in here so I can.
Yes.
28 and half, same damage.
Boop. Cool. There you go.
Bummer.
Is that all, Faye?
I mean, honestly, I think I'm just gonna move 5 more feet so I can be out of as many spell effects as possible. Yeah, then I end my turn.
Makes
That
sense.
was rough.
Alright, it is its turn. Did not get that back. It is going to... It's going to just take a few swipes. So, it's going to attack Karak and then Nakarth with the claw attacks. Using multi-attack. Only a 17 on Karak, which definitely does not hit. A 30 on Nakarth. Unfortunately for Nakarth.
30?
30 total, yes.
Ow.
For 35 necrotic damage. Alright, you're fine. You keep that spell.
Yep.
And then it is Dak's turn. And Dak is going to see the very large hit that Nakarath just took, or the couple hits that Nakarath has been taking, I should say. Whoa, Hello, Foundry. I would like to open this character sheet, if you would. There we go. Getting weird. How many hit points are you down? Oh wait,
Me?
he doesn't have that many. He doesn't have that many points in that left. He is just going to hit you with a 4th level Cure Wounds. That's one of the best he's got right now.
Woo!
For a total of 20 healing. Not even as much as a single blow you've taken, but hopefully should keep you from being quite as near to death.
I might survive 2 hits now.
There you go.
With like 1 hit point.
At the end of Dak's turn, he's going to, or the Tara the Twisted is gonna take one last attempt at a spell with all 3
Nope.
legendary actions. Go for it.
5th level counter spell.
Deleted. It's gone.
Faye ain't got time for that shit.
They ain't got time for that shit. Nakara,
No
you're
more
up.
state.
Alright. I got a 19 for the con save when I rolled it earlier. At the beginning of my turn.
Yes, I see that. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So you're fine.
Cool. Just checking. Alright, time for 5 attacks.
Thank you for checking. Oh, Dak didn't make that check, did he?
Oh shit.
I mean, I just need to make it real quick. Dak just barely makes it. Literally met the DC.
Goddamn. Woof. Alright, 5 attacks.
That's a hit.
20.
Absolutely.
Woo. And that keep.
No more radiant buff though. Yep. Okay. That looks good though. Boop.
Ugh, garbage. Garbage roll. Alright.
Rip. Oof, that's another hit. Yeah. See if you can land all 5 in one turn.
Fuck! You had to say
I jinxed
something.
it. I jinxed
Fuck
it.
you.
I'm sorry. Fuck.
Damn it! Alright.
Yeah, I jinxed both of those. I apologize. Hey, I mean, other than that, it's been going really well for you guys so far. So, I mean, except for Clement's aging 10 years.
Oh, I forgot to add 3d6.
Yeah, go ahead. Because Hunter's Mark. That's right. And this is just more force damage because it adapts to the weapon type, right? I believe that's the case.
I'm pretty sure,
Type
yeah.
less damage like that, just like sneak attack.
Yep.
All right. Apply that damage. Cool. All right. Initiative count 0. Another wave of energy ripples out from the stone tablet. This time it is a cold, icy wind that coats the ground and everything around it. All of you need to, including the fire elemental, need to make a Constitution save as the cold tries to freeze you down. Dak fails. Lol.
The that amulet of health is really coming in clutch.
I can see. All right. Are we still need a Karik to make a con save, please. Thank you. So everybody passed but Dak. Rest in peace. As Tara the Twisted invokes Rizia, the Plane of Ice. And everyone would take 34 cold damage, reduced to 17. Dak's gonna take the full brunt of that.
Oh no, he needs to make another con save.
Yep. Con saves for concentration, all that. DC 10. Easy enough.
Yeah, I don't think I can possibly fail that.
That's fair. What's your bonus? You gotta. Oh yeah, you'll have a
then
plus
that's
12 at
plus.
the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, same.
True. All right.
I'm just worried about Dak because he has haste. No.
Faye has haste on you. Dak
Right,
already lost
never mind.
concentration.
I forgot. I'm stupid.
All good. Back to Clemens.
All right. Fire elemental go burr. That's 2 damage rolls from him. Then I'm going to blam,
Blam.
or I'm going to attempt to. I have rolled so many criticals this combat. Good grief. It's kind of impressive. Then going to do level 1 slot for 5 lightning damage and pass turn.
Okay. I have no idea why my foundry is being so weird. I'm gonna refresh the page real quick. Hopefully that doesn't break the stream. The stream camera is technically a different thing, but oh yeah, there we go. Now I can open things again. Woo!
Yay!
Yay! Okay, apply all that damage. Good. Okay, and that was all, Clemens? Did I hear that?
Yes.
All right. Eric, you're up.
All right, Carrick is going to. I wanted to ask, how is this thing looking? Like, is it decently hurt yet? Can I even tell?
It's definitely bloodied at this point. A little beyond that. It's been, it hasn't been bleeding so much, but you've sort of snapped several of its arms. Some of the eyes are no longer floating around it. They've kind of hit the floor. It's definitely showing some signs of wear.
All right, I'm gonna cast haste on myself.
All right.
And I'm gonna take 1 strike with my hasted action and then 1 with my bonus. Oof.
Yep. Unfortunate.
Oof.
Oh my
That's
god.
rough.
Jeez.
I need some advantage.
Oh, the double ones. I'm sorry.
Oof.
That's my turn.
Oh no. Oh yeah, that was the hasted action. Bonus
That's a
action.
raw deal.
I'm so
Oof.
sorry.
You're up,
It's all
Faye.
good. That means
All right.
I'm in for a good one next time.
Faye's gonna take a deep breath and, remembering her own words from earlier about playing it safe, it's gonna cast a Mass Cure Wounds on the party.
Ooh.
What's the range on that?
I think it's pretty high.
I think it's like 20, 30. I just can't remember off the top of my head. Because you are 30 feet from
And
death.
30-foot radius sphere.
Perfect. So yeah, you can probably hit
I
everybody.
can easily hit everyone, yeah.
Yeah, just barely Dak and Carrick. Pretty close.
Oh yeah, but it's from a point I can choose, so like it would have been.
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah.
easily. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, 60 feet away, 30-foot sphere. Got it. Okay. Cool.
All right.
Even better.
So before you apply that, we're gonna do some re-rolls here. I'm gonna get bang from a book.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. What's
Divine
the thing?
Soul, sorcerer stuff. I think that might not help you here actually, because I think it's when a creature within 5 feet of you rolls hit points for healing.
I think
Empowered
whenever
healing.
to determine the number of hit points the spell restores, I can spend 1 point to re-roll any of those dice.
Yes,
I can
but
count.
right before that, whenever you or an ally within 5 feet of you,
Rolls dice.
I guess if
Is-
you're rolling, which creature rolls dice is a bit of a weird phrasing.
Oh.
I'll allow it though. I'll allow it. That's fine.
Oh yeah, I assumed the dice roll was
Because
interior.
of the
Then
yeah,
outcome.
that makes sense. I think think I would have normally otherwise interpreted that as like, they roll the dice because you cast on, but that doesn't make any sense. So, yeah, which creature rolls the dice is just a weird phrase, but that's fine. I'll allow it.
All right. So that's gonna be re-rolling the 1 and the 2.
So
1 point down.
So you're at 11, and then 2 more d8.
All right. Yeah. So. Let's see. All right. That's a 6 and a 1. I'm gonna do that. I think I can do this any number of times I want.
That's a good question.
Once a turn.
Once a turn. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah. So 18 health for everybody.
Pretty good value.
Thank you.
Dak certainly appreciates that. He was looking a little low. Now he's a bit higher.
Does that include the elemental?
Yeah.
I believe it
Thank
would,
you.
indeed.
Say thank you, elemental.
Just the sounds of crackling flame. Alright, anything else, Faye?
Nope, that's Faye's turn.
Okay. Well. It's going to move over here, which will provoke an attack of opportunity. If the character still has its reaction. Then once
I think from...
I'm gonna use Booming Blade.
As your reaction. Okay, yeah, you've got Warcaster. Go for it. Very nice. It'll take all of that. It's going to force through it either way, so it'll take all of the damage.
The fattest of booming blades.
Oh my god! I was waiting for the 1.
That's going to be a nutty booming blade.
It's gonna be great.
This pays this is karma for the 2 natural ones earlier.
That's just-
Already a nasty roll, and not even onto the booming blade yet.
That's from the hit.
Yep, so 14 from the hit, and then the additional from the movement. 14, 34
Oh
is
my
low.
God.
Oh my god. Oh, that's gross.
54 plus 3 is 57.
That roll was crazy.
Holy shit.
Plus
So many d4s and d8s. Oh man,
71.
look, holy, as a reaction, it's crazy. Look at the slashing roll there too. It's all 4s and 1s. It really is just playing into the polarized RNG that's been happening with Carrick recently.
Oh, that's amazing.
A double-bladed scimitar being perfectly balanced, you say?
Perfectly balanced, indeed. Roll some things that I forgot to roll at the start of the turn. There we go. Okay. But it makes its way over to Faye. It pushes through the thunder damage, seeming not to care, although that does sort of, you can see bits of it wearing away as it pushes through the thunder. It just doesn't seem to feel pain, even though its body is being destroyed. But it gets to Faye. And Faye, it reaches out claws towards you and then snaps at you with its head. But the head goes completely through you. You try to back away, but the wall's at your back. You try to defend yourself, but the head just completely sinks through you because it's completely spectral. And you need to make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, thank you for it not being fucking intelligence. Plus 5, 26.
26. I'm going to make you re-roll that with a fate point.
Ho, 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 ho.
Oh, fuck.
Let's fucking see then. Huh? 22.
Unfortunately,
Except
I
Faye.
will flash that.
Okay. That was going to be close. That was going to be close. Faye, you can feel this thing's personality exerting itself over your own. But Carrick, with a bit of quick... Actually, you can't. You used your reaction to Booming Blade.
Fuck, you're right.
Favored by the gods.
Go for it. Add that.
2d4.
No matter what you roll, you only failed by 1. So no matter what
Okay,
you roll,
beautiful.
you got it. Just consume the ability. You can feel this thing forcing its will over your own as it begins to try and place itself within your body. But in a flash of divine light, the blessing of the traveler assists you. and you eject this thing from your body as you kind of rise up a foot into the air as this like golden fire pushes out from you, and it is back in the spot where it was, unable to possess you. And that was its action.
Yeah. I just look at it dead in the fucking eyes, unblinking.
Like, no, bitch. Now it's Dak's turn. Dak. Dak is gonna bless. So, 3 creatures of your choice. Those 3 are going to be Nakareth, Karik, and Clemens. I'll get a d4 on attack rolls and saving throws while he concentrates.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And that is Dak's turn. Nakareth.
Let's keep going with those 5 attacks, boys.
Go for it. Yep, that's a hit.
Wow, garbage roll. A 2, 4, 3, and 1. Anyway, 15 damage for the first attack. Fourteen's gonna miss.
Yep.
$23 to hit.
That's a hit.
About 20 damage.
Bonk. That's a
17 to
hit.
hit.
Just barely.
Bless came in clutch. 16 damage.
Bonk.
And 1 more. Motherfucker. 15
That was
misses.
not a hit, sorry. Nakareth. The end of your turn. Claw comes down towards Karik. That is a 33 to hit. For 25 necrotic. Please make me a con save to keep that haste going. DC is only like 12? 12. Oh, that probably doesn't include the +5, but it's
Technically,
funny to
yeah,
see. Yeah. Funny to see that it got so close. All right, you don't even need Dak's help. You're fine. You got this spell. All right, initiative count 0. Tara is going to invoke Fernia, the Eternal Flame. Everybody, make me a dexterity saving throw as the floor and walls themselves ignite with flame immediately. If you're near a wall, you're going to be taking double damage from that. And when I say near, I mean within 10 feet. Which is only Faye.
Did you say 1d4 to saving throws?
1d4 to saving throws,
Okay.
yes. For,
Oh, yeah.
Clemens, Nakareth, and Karik is the 3 he chose.
Oh, hachi machi.
All right, so I got a 20.
Okay. So, fortunately, not the best damage roll ever for you all. And it is fire damage, so I think the fire elemental might be alright here.
Yeah.
So, the damage is 23 fire damage. So, Faye, with a failed roll and a double damage by being too close to the wall, that is a 46 fire damage to Faye. This is halved on a success, so if you have features that relate to that, etc. 23 is the original total.
Alright, I take no damage.
Nakareth just jumps straight up in the air to avoid the flame.
But I may get stunned here.
Yeah, the elemental is immune to
possibility.
that.
Yeah, the
Did
elemental's
20
immune.
succeed?
Sorry, yes, so going down, what was your score, Kirk? Sorry?
20.
A 20, is a pass, yes. Sorry, I forgot to actually go down the list. A 20 is a pass. Clemens passed, Nakarath passed. I think Faye was the only failure, and Faye was close to the wall, so. Rip
Yeah.
Faye.
Really, so my DC is 23 for this con check?
Yes. You do have a +5,
Yeah, no, I'm good.
so it's a
Can't fucking
27
touch me.
total.
Also, that should have been an advantage. You truly
Oh, right.
cannot
Yeah,
touch me.
truly cannot touch.
It's good. She sure touched my HP, though. Holy fuck.
Clemens.
Not feeling good.
It is Clemens' turn. I don't know if I missed
Sorry,
it,
my editor messaged me.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, it's all good.
I think I'm done with them for the moment. Okay, elemental will punch.
Elemental punch.
Yes, spell.
Certainly a hit. All right. Blam. Another hit.
And that's its attacks. Clemens will blam. That will not hit.
Nope. That
That
is a
will
hit.
hit. First one should have had a +1d4, is that correct?
Correct. Oh,
So that
actually,
one would have hit.
order
Yes.
of events here, real
Sorry.
quick. Dex save for Dak, because I just didn't do that for some reason. He fails. He's not near a wall, so he just takes the 26 damage. And needs to make a con check, which he passes. So yes, Bless is still up. You do get that D4. That is a hit.
Okay, so first damage. And I'm going to add a level 1 slot on there. And second damage. And add a level 1 slot.
All right.
And that will be my turn.
Very good. This thing's getting pretty low. At the end of Clemens' turn, it's gonna take a claw attack at Nakarath. That is a 26 to hit Nakarath. Pretty sure that's a hit.
Motherfucker.
29 necrotic damage, and you again feel that similar sensation you felt earlier of part of you trying to be ripped away, but you're still strong enough to hold on to it. It wasn't able to get it from you. And then it is Kark's turn.
Okay.
Alright, Kark is gonna run on up. Yeah, he's just gonna start swinging.
Hit. Another hit. Blam blam. All 3 hits.
And then one more for good measure.
Bonus action. Backside of the blade. Oh, not a hit.
Yeah, not even with the D4.
Actually, if you would have a D4, even rolling a 1 would be a hit. So, yes, that is a hit.
Oh, sweet.
Blam.
Alright, that's Carrick's turn.
All right, Carrick. The end of your turn is going to swing a claw down at Faye. Does a 27 to hit, Faye?
That's not great. I cannot shield that unless... Yeah, nope. That's no good.
30 necrotic damage.
Nope, that is just enough to put me to 0.
Everyone was death warded, though,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
Yep.
So you go to 1 instead,
Yes. I go to 1. That's good.
which is very fortunate. Because you can feel this claw try to take something from you. And as you're about to fall unconscious, you feel it almost be successful. You feel something deep within your mind dislodge a little bit. It's an incredibly strange feeling, but then the magic prevents you from going completely unconscious, and you struggle, and you feel the claw retreat. It was unable to get what it was there for. And it's this creature looks at you, though. It sees it was almost successful. You've got its full attention now. Your death ward is popped. You have 1 HP. It is your turn, Faye.
Well, that makes what I'm about to do even easier of a decision. I pray this isn't somehow against the rules. This is going to be a lot of my currency, but what I'm going to do is, because I've already used my 6th spell slot of the day, I'm going to upcast Heal Twinned at 7th level
That
on
works.
myself and Nakarath.
Oof, that does indeed work.
That is 70 HP apiece.
Sheesh.
And that is 17 sorcery points.
Yeah, that's a pricey one.
But,
Yeah, because heal would
fucking
be...
worth it. Heals
Yeah.
10 points, and you add the actual number of the spell's level, so 7.
Yes, that makes sense. 17 total for the twin.
So, fucking scared, but still walking.
The twinned heal. All right.
Twinned
and
heal,
So you
but
are
that
out of a
was really-
7th level for now. But you do have your 8th.
I am out of 7th level. I do still have that, but not that many sorcery points, so we'll see how the
Yeah,
rest of
that's
this
fair.
goes.
Okay. It is its turn. Roll to see what it recovers. All right. Yeah, okay, it is going to... It finally got this back. The eyes that are swirling around it swarm outwards again in a 30-foot radius, which includes all of you, including the fire elemental. Everybody must make me a wisdom save. Yes, wisdom save. For some reason I thought it was constitution. No, this one's wisdom. Also, it was the fire damage this round, right? When it changed at 0? That was correct? That sounds correct.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, I'm pretty
Yes.
sure that was this round,
Yes.
so we're fine. Oh yeah, it's round
Oh,
5. We've gone
nice.
through all 4. That makes sense. Okay, so wisdom saving throws. Faye, yours is a 22. Is that-
22. I'm good. Yep.
Yep. Fire elementals will be a 21. Carrick's will be a 20, even including the D4. So, everybody passed except Carrick, I believe. So, the damage on that one. Ooh, nasty damage roll. The damage on that one is 62 psychic damage, halved on a success.
Wow.
I'm sorry, how much?
62, it was a big damage roll. 62 psychic damage, halved on a success, and if you failed, you're blinded for 1 minute. Repeating the
Character
save.
blinded, and the scarab on his chest breaks and falls apart.
Alright,
So-
so still up.
The fire elemental, I assume, just dies. It would have failed, right?
Let's see, it got total 21. Yes, not quite enough, unfortunately.
Okay.
22 was the number to meet. That one.
Then it has evaporated.
Oof.
So, for my concentration check, do I do like the 67 halved, or do I do like the damage that I took from what I had?
You do. It would be a 31 DC, so 62 damage
Okay.
dealt to you.
Ooh. You said 31?
31 because it's half of 62.
Oh wait, no, I get a bonus from Blade Song too.
Oh, okay, sick. Okay, any kind of bonus would take it over. So, Whew. Close one though. Close one. All right, then it is Dak's turn. Dak. Actually, before it's Dak's turn, it's going to use all 3 legendary actions again on a spell. And let me double check the timing of the spell, actually.
Uh-oh.
Okay, yes. Good. So as part of the action, that does work. It's going to use all 3 legendary actions to cast a spell.
Oh, shit. Oh, counterspell at 5th level.
Okay. You're going to have to roll for this one.
Oh, no. What do I roll?
Charisma check.
+2, right? Because it's the 5th level.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Fate point.
I don't think the +2 from 5th level. I don't think that does anything. You can
use
take a
the
fate point for this, though. Yes, I will mark that off. Fate points. Here we are. I regain 1 fate point. Go ahead and re-roll that.
Jesus Christ. Plus how much?
It's just an ability check, so I don't think you get any other bonus on this.
No.
And can you tell me what this is rolling against, just so I can maybe do something here?
Isn't it 10 plus the spell level?
It is 10 plus the spell level, but I don't think you would know that in this case. You can make me an Arcana check to see if you recognize the spell it's casting. I'll give you that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That way you know. Just a quick... Yeah.
I know it's at least 6th level.
It is casting Eye Bite, which is 6th level, so it would be a DC 16.
Oh. And if I hit 16, do I counter it or do I fail?
Correct. You would counter it at 16.
Oh my god.
16 is the number to reach.
Okay, 2 sorcery points favored by the is it for ability checks? Nope, it doesn't apply. It's saving throws or attack rolls. So that is just what it is.
All right. So unfortunately, it does get Eye Bite off indeed. And it is going to one of the eyes that's hovering around it just grows much larger and kind of hovers over its head and stares directly at Clemens. Clemens, please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
All right, you're fine. As it attempts to affect you with this magic, the eye, all you can focus on is the eye for a second as it kind of takes up most of your consciousness, almost like you're zooming in on it, and it's just burning with magic. But you shake it off, you kind of give yourself a bit of a slap with your free hand, and you're fine. No big deal. Then it's Dak's turn. And Dak going to advance a step, and Dak is going to drop another level 4 Cure Wounds.
Oh fuck yes, thank you.
Slam for 28 healing on Carrick.
Spicy.
And then it
I
is
will
Nakara's
gladly
turn.
take that.
Yeah, we gotta just kill this thing. I'm
All
running
right.
out of juice.
5 attacks.
Bonk, 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 bonk.
I'm still blessed, right?
Yep, Dak is still maintaining concentration, thankfully. Or wait, sorry, hold on. I keep on forgetting Dak is in combat and not rolling for him. Dak was supposed to save against Eyebite as well, which he passes. He would have taken half damage, so it would have been 31. So he needs to make a con save versus 15, which he fails actually. So no, bless is no longer in effect. Sorry.
Well, I still got a 20.
You still would have hit. Yeah.
Whew, 28.
That's a lot of damage.
Motherfucker. 16's just a miss. If only Bless was still up.
If only.
Alright, bonus action attacks. Holy shit.
Oh,
Oh
man.
no.
Alright, last one.
Wasted action. That is a hit.
And last one's 14 damage.
All right. Initiative count 0. All right. It's one of the only ones that had recharged this round. It's going to invoke Fernia again as flames erupt all around you all.
Oh no, Faye.
Dead. Yeah, I'm fucking dead.
So that is a dexterity saving throw from you all. Double damage if you're within 10 feet of a wall, which is only Faye. Dak will also be making the save. Dak, nat 1's the save.
Dak.
27.
All right. So we'll get on the list here. Faye fails. Nakara
Hold up.
passes. Yes.
I'm sorry. That's +5, and I'm going to Favored by the Gods this.
Okay. Go for it.
$19.
19 total is a pass. So Faye will pass and take half damage. Nakarth passes, Carrick passes, Dak fails, Clemens passes. Dak is the only fail. Faye will be taking double damage. The damage is 23, halved on success, so Faye will just be taking the flat 23.
Okay.
Dak will also be taking the flat 23. Oh, that brought Dak so close. He's still standing. Yeah, with 23, that's easily enough. It would have been a DC 11.
Yeah,
and Carrick,
looking.
Carrick, you would have taken half of that, so it would have been just a DC 10, so you're fine. How's everybody looking? Is that what you asked?
No, how's this boss looking?
Fucking bad.
Okay.
That's how it's looking. Clemens, back to you.
Alright. Going to move down here. Don't want to be within 10 feet of a wall just in case. This is a precarious place to be. I guess I'm gonna stay there. I'm going to shoot.
Hit, and yep,
Going
some
to
damage.
add a 2d6. Oh, and that should have been plus 1d4. Because I can't remember basic things. Going to make a second attack.
There is no more bless up, if that's what you're adding it for.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. Don't add that too.
That is a hit either way, though. 20 as well.
And I will add a second level on that.
Whew, alright.
Pass turn.
Carrick, you're up.
Carrick is gonna use his action to attack.
You are still blinded,
Oh shit, that's right.
so this is a disadvantage.
Um,
Then you can save at the end of this turn.
Yeah, it's kinda tricky, but I-
which is another. That was eye bite, so not eye bite. The Storm of Eye. So that'll be a Wisdom save at the end of your turn again.
yeah, I'm just gonna cast lesser restoration on myself as my action.
Okay.
And then I think, fuck, I kind of gotta use my hasted action to disengage here.
All right. So you're no longer blinded. You can remove that. All right, and you take a dip away from the boss.
Yeah.
All right. Face turn.
Faye is back up against this wall. Previously been, really just trying to maintain calm and trying to remember what she had said before, but now having been literally burned from the back, had this thing's face inside her head, and just having it right up in her face and running out of juice is going to do something exceptionally risky. She's going to cast Disintegrate at 8th level.
Oh boy. All right.
Ooh, I love it.
Yes.
What kind of save is that?
That is a dexterity wait, I want to make sure it is a dexterity saving throw.
All right. It is going to burn its one and only legendary resistance, which it has been saving for this moment, and it will pass.
Huh. She just kind of chuckles under her breath and slumps back against the wall, waiting for the end.
As you fire the disintegration, it just sort of seems to disappear from space for a second as the beam of energy hits the wall behind it off in the distance, and part of that wall just kind of crumples inwards into the building, and then it bamps back into the spot it was in. And now it is its turn.
Uh-oh.
Yep, I got nothing, fellas.
Should have just Misty stepped away.
It is going to step here, which will provoke an attack of opportunity from Dak. Which, unfortunately, he misses with a 15. Clemens, it reaches out with its mandibles towards you. Make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh no.
I do still have the +5, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy, alright. Same thing happens to you that happened to Faye earlier. But I'm gonna make you re-roll that with a fate point. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh fuck.
Okay. No, no!
Oh no!
Oh no.
There it is. Fate point paid off.
Oh.
Wait,
It reaches down. Sorry, what?
did he get a
Can we-
D4 from
Bless is not up.
No, Bless isn't. Bless is gone.
Bless has been gone for this round. Dak failed. on
Plus
console.
cannot save you now.
Bless cannot save you now. You all watch as this thing it sticks its head sort of overlapping with Clemence's, and then just sort of seems to impossibly compress itself and slurp down inside Clemence, just down her throat immediately. And Clemence's eyes glow red, and orbs of red begin to orbit around Clemence as well. Clemens, you are now possessed by the creature.
I assume my arcane deflection wouldn't do anything to even remote. It doesn't feel like it would be anything that could be remotely staved off with the reaction that I feebly pushed against it.
It is a very high DC.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, unfortunately.
Clemens
you
do
can
be
s-
possessed,
if,
though.
if that would be Clemens's intuition.
She would definitely do it, though.
Okay.
Out of game, I don't think it's going to make any difference.
Clemens attempts to resist, but
Plus 4.
yeah, unfortunately, this thing shatters even through your arcane deflection. So Clemens, while this thing is possessing you, I would like you to fight your teammates for me.
Okay.
Be much appreciated.
Fortunately for them, I am almost all out of spell slots.
All right.
Um,
And it will be Dak's turn now. So Dak is going to look quite grumpy at the situation. And is going to run over to Clemens and say, "You can either come out now or we can beat you out." And he's just going to hold an action to attack Clemens if Clemens does anything hostile.
okay.
And then is Nakarath's turn.
I'm just gonna take my action to dodge.
Okey-doke.
And yeah, fuck, I don't have a way to deal with this, and I don't want to attack Clemens.
Do it. She can take it.
I'm gonna.
She's got 19 AC and 72 HP. She can take it.
All right, then. Well, I'll take my hasted action attack against her.
I'm gonna dodge, but also bonk. The true monk technique.
18 misses, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then that's my turn.
At initiative count 0, guess what still happens?
Oh no.
It's the fire one, I swear to God.
Boy.
Does not have the fire one, fortunately for you all this time. However, the ghostly green wave evaporates out from the center of the room like it did before. Everybody make me a constitution saving throw.
Does Clemens have to make this?
I'll say it emanates from Clemens, and Clemens is
Oh
not gonna make it.
no!
So Clemens is sitting there, and out of Clemens's ears and mouth and nose and everything, she just vomits up this green smoke that just flies across the whole room immediately. That is a pass, and con save for Dak is a pass. So fortunately, none of you are affected by this wave of necrotic energy seeking to steal your life force from you. And Clemens, it is your turn.
Alright, she's gonna take a step back, provoking an attack of opportunity from at least one person, maybe also Nakareth.
Dak was
He's
holding an
got long
action,
range, right?
and
Yep.
since you are probably moving in a way that looks like you're going to do
Yes.
something, he is indeed going to.
So
It
they step out of my 10-foot reach, so
Yeah.
it takes attack, right?
That works. Yep. Yes. So Dak will hit you with a 29 to hit.
That'll hit.
Um,
And a 23?
That'll hit.
Dak will also, from just a first level smite, for a total damage of 19 from the hit and 15 from the smite.
Alright, 34.
Yep. Bonk.
And then 14 from me.
Okay. That took out about 3/4 of Clemens's remaining health, so you did quite a number on her as she staggers away. She immediately raises her bow at Faye. Does a 17 hit?
I think Faye had plate equivalent from the tattoo, so 18, right?
I've
Is that
got
right?
20 AC. Yeah,
20.
no.
All right.
Okay.
Because
She loses another arrow.
the bracers as well. That's right.
So 22 does hit, correct?
I'm going to use the very last of my sorcery points to cast Shield.
All right.
And I think that's going to be Clemens' turn.
Carrick, you're up.
I'm so conflicted right now, knowing that you have no points left and I only have one third level slot left. I could use it to eject this thing from Clemens, but then if one of us dies, we're done. They're not coming back.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Just beat her down.
Just beat her.
I am heavily bleeding and looking very tired, even being possessed.
Damn it.
Did you ever make that? Oh no, you lesser restoration. That's right.
Can I like make like a Arcana check or something to like see like what it will take to beat it out of her per se?
Sure. Give me an Arcana check. I'll say this is like a bonus action or something. That I think that sounds fair.
Like mainly, is she going to like? Do we have to beat her into unconsciousness, or do we have to like just hit her hard enough? I'm gonna use a flash of genius to make that a 20.
Okay, with a 20, you've seen a few of these effects before, and you're in a few different circumstances, actually. All the way back at the Dream Hag's hut, there was a few quarry there. There's also this actual quarry before it was twisted. Tarai, you beat out of Nakarath's previous lover, Zashtai. And you're pretty sure it's not going to require death to get it out. But you think there's some powerful magic that could yoink it out, or when the body can no longer respond to its commands, it's basically forced out.
Okay. He will flip to the back of his blades and swing the other way and try and just hit her for his hasted action.
That'll hit. That staggered her. Her eyes are crossed. If they weren't glowing, I guess you probably can't see them there because they are glowing, I think. She looks like she's about to fall over at any moment.
And then main attack, or main action to attack.
That will not hit. That'll hit. Clemens spins in the, the direction of the swing, swirls and falls to the ground as you just, slapped her on the face with the flat of the blade.
Carrick just has like a complete scowl frown on his face that he had to do this to his friend.
So does that makes Clemens unconscious? Yeah.
He is unconscious. Yes.
All right. As Clemens's body falls to the floor, slurping out is the spectral form of the quarry. Here yet again. And it is Faye's turn.
Oh my god, and it spawns in fucking melee range of me. So, that's rough. That's a rough deal for me. Alright.
Take the disengage action and get away.
Yeah, then I can't swing at it though, and it's about to be its turn. But yeah, I mean, I guess I have to. Yeah, I disengage, and I, yeah, I don't know where the right move to go is, but I guess, like, yeah, I guess I'll go behind you all.
Okie doke. Anything else, Faye?
I mean, I can't use a cantrip, can I? Since I took disengage.
Yeah, disengage will take your action. Yeah.
I'm flat out of anything I can do. Yeah.
All right. It is Tarai the Twisted's turn. It's time for me to click all the buttons and see which things recharge, if any.
Yeah.
Oh boy. The eyes around it swirl into a cloud and disperse amongst you all, pelting you all with magic. Once again, as its Swarm of Eyes feature comes off cooldown. And I need you all to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Does that include Clemens?
I think, yes. I think that.
Did she just auto-fail being unconscious?
I mean, either way, you're gonna be taking damage because it's half on a. It's gonna
Yeah.
be one death save fail either way.
Okay.
Or death saving throw. Okay. So wisdom saving throw from Faye 6 is a fail. From Karik, +5 on that would make that a success.
+5 in addition to the 19.
Well, if is that is +5? Does that already include the +5 from Dak or no?
Yeah, if that's gonna be a fail, I would flash that.
Okay, yes. If that already includes Dax, the 19 would be a fail.
All right, I'm gonna use my last flash of genius.
Okay, so that brings you up.
Oh, you know what? I can't. I think I used my reaction on my turn.
Did you?
Yep, I think I flash of genius on my turn.
Oh, you did. Yes, you used it for the Arcana check. That's correct. So yeah, you would not have your reaction back quite yet. So that is a fail from Karik.
Shit.
Dak, it doesn't even matter with the amount of hit points Dak has. Actually, it does matter because of the blinded condition. I'll roll for it. And I still need Nakareth to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
I'm not sure if he's back yet. He said his cat is doing cat shit.
I'm back. 33.
33. Was that meant to be an advantage?
I have advantage on all wisdom saves.
Oh, perfect. Then yes. Most people passed. Carrick and Faye failed. That is 45 points of psychic damage. Halved on a success. Failures become blind.
Okay,
I'm
space
down.
down.
Dak loses Death Ward and goes to 1.
I take 11 hit points.
Do you
11
lose
points of
haste?
damage.
When Faye goes down, Nakarth will lose haste.
No, fuck.
So.
So I'm stunned. Uh-oh.
Yep.
You
Oh,
are
wait,
stunned.
shit. It's stunned?
Is it actually the stun condition, or is it just you lose an action, bonus action, etc.? I forget which condition.
I
it
don't
is.
think. I think you just.
You just can't
The
act.
target can't move or take actions until after its next turn.
So you can still defend
Alright.
yourself.
I was thinking, oh shit, do I still have Hunter's Mark?
Oh, well, you have to
Which-
make a con save real quick,
yeah.
but I think otherwise,
But
yes.
yeah, I literally can't fail it, actually.
Oh, perfect then.
I have
so you,
+9, +5.
you still have Hunter's Mark. All right. It's Dak's turn.
Back, fucking kill it, my man. You just gotta kill it.
Dak. Dak is going to cast Aid at 3rd level, because he doesn't have a 2nd level slot yet left. So the 3 creatures in range Dak is going to target are Faye, Carrick, and Clements. Oh wait, you're all benefiting from 8 already, aren't you? You have a plus max of 5 already?
Yes.
Okay, so you can't target Clements. Karak, how about you? No, I think it would overwrite because it's a higher level spell. So yes.
Okay.
So, Clements, Karak, Faye, each of you regain 10 hit points, and your hit point maximum goes to plus 10 instead of plus 5.
Thank you.
Thank
That
you.
is Dak's turn. At the end of Dak's turn, this thing is going to attack him with its claw. Where's the... There it is. Boop. That is a hit. You all wake up, those of you who are unconscious, just in time to see Dak casting the spell, facing away from the creature, with his hands out, his weapon on the ground, so that he can reach all of you with the spell, sending the magic out. And as he says the divine prayer that gives you all life, you all see a spike from this beast go through his forehead from the back of his head. And as the spike pulls out and Dak falls to the ground, a little red eye rises from the hole in his head and swarms up to reach the other eyes around the creature.
That's less than ideal.
Oh
And
shit,
it's Zakara's
Dak!
turn.
I can't move or take actions, right?
Correct.
Oh,
Question: can I also not move and take actions because I was knocked down, but then was brought back up?
Yes, your haste would have ended, so you will be in that state as well. Yep.
We're in trouble.
So Nakarath, you can't move or take actions, so your turn ends. At initiative count 0, the only plane it has off cooldown is Delur. So I need everybody to make me Constitution saving throws.
No more +5.
wow.
No more plus
Wow.
5s, indeed. Right. Well, you all pass except Nakarath. But Nakarath, are you immune to aging effects? Or is that a druid thing? Am I mixing things up?
That's the capstone for monks, isn't it?
Oh, that might be the capstone for monks. You're right. I couldn't remember. I'm getting things mixed up, but double check real quick, just in case.
Hold on, let me try to find. Actually, whenever you fail a saving throw, you can spend 1 key point to reroll it and take the second result. So I'm gonna do that.
Go for it. Might as well. You got pretty good odds. That is unfortunately still a fail. Missed it by 1, DC 18.
Oof.
Oh. Yeah. No. Oh wait, timeless. Can't be aged magically. Haha. Level
There you
15.
go. Okay, I thought it was a monk thing. Okay, cool.
Very retcon.
So,
So-
I'll take that key point back.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you would have. I mean, it's a passive effect, and the card doesn't even have to remember anything to use it. So, that's fine. You take the key point back. You are going to suffer a level of exhaustion, but you're not going to be aged by this. Everyone else passed and will suffer no ill effects from it. Clemens, it is your turn. You are prone, but you are awake and you are alive, and you're no longer possessed.
I'm going to stand up and be very grateful that that doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity in this edition. Then I'm going to disengage, and I'm going to step back to here. And I don't think I can do anything else, so pass turn.
Carrick. You are prone, and you can't do anything on this turn, I believe. But you shake off the effects of haste being worn off. That's got to be quite the experience, waking up to the negative effects of haste after you were unconscious. Does not sound pleasant.
Talk about a hangover.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But otherwise, you're fine. And so we're back to Faye. And actually, the end of Karak's turn, I had forgot to do a... It's going to do one legendary action it has not done yet, which is 2 legendary actions. Nakareth, please make me a wisdom saving throw. Easy.
29.
Okay. As this thing attempts to fill your mind with fear and force you away from it,
I just look at it with disgust.
you do still take 12 points of psychic damage, which is already halved from the success, and you can have it again because of your resistance.
I take
so.
6.
Correct. And then it's Faye's turn.
We're so close. I don't want this to end now. And, Firebolt.
Go for it.
Crit, crit,
Crit, crit, crit.
Fucking God, no. Shit. We're... Gotta be kidding me. Okay.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right. Back to Tarai, the Twisted. Who is going to...
Fight me.
Yeah, it doesn't like how you just shrugged off what it tried to do to you before. It's like, you need to get away. You've done too much damage already. A claw towards Nakareth. 28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
31 necrotic damage. Multi-attack. The next one comes in, Nakareth. 26 to hit.
That hits.
For 28 necrotic damage. And that is its turn. Dak is deceased.
I'm still
We're back to
alive.
Nakareth.
Alright, cool. Oh, I'm gonna make 2 con saves to see if I keep Hunter's Mark.
Yes, good point. not that it's probably going to matter.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright, cool. You do still have your Hunter's Mark.
Cool. Alright. Fuck. I can only take 4 attacks this round.
Yeah, no haste. That feel when only 4 attacks per round that do like 15 to 25 damage per attack.
Spending my last key points this turn.
Go for it. Take it home. Oof.
19.
That hurt it. That hurt it good.
Second attack.
Miss.
Flurry of blows.
Miss. No, 17 is a hit. So I was thinking 18 for some reason. 17 is a hit, indeed.
11 points of force damage.
Nakareth.
Last attack. Oh!
How do I do this?
Fuck yeah.
Yay! I'm gonna look up at it and thrust a golden arm through what should be its face, and then the needles are just gonna explode out of it.
Excellent. Nakareth, you face off against this terrifying beast. This Kori that you have a history with. A Kori that possessed Zashtai. One who was close to you. One who you had to bury while you were traveling. A sky burial. Over the jungle. Though it escaped you previously, and sought to end all of your lives, and take what you had been seeking as well, you have thwarted its plans multiple times now. It has the last fragment you were looking for. And here, in the realm of madness, it has been warped by the Queen of Eyes herself. Shifted and changed into a monstrosity that is hard for even yourself to recognize. It has been bloated and reformed with extra eyes, extra hands, and seemingly different abilities than before. But finally, after grueling combat that nearly killed several of you, and did kill Dak, you managed the final blow So through the rest of the combat, this thing seemed spectral and was phasing through you. You were phasing through it. You use your astral arm, made of the same stuff that it's made of, to punch through its defenses and end its life. It falls to the ground. Individual eyes hit the floor and bounce and roll and become dull, very, very slightly red, dark glass orbs. And one of them, still retaining a little bit of light, instead of falling to the ground, floats down and rests in Dak's head.
All right, someone res him.
You are now out of combat.
Faye,
Eric,
I'm out of diamonds. Can you hand me one?
she is down on one knee, but just fishes out a diamond and tosses it in the air.
He like crawls over and catches it. And he places it down on his chest and casts Revivify with his last 3rd level.
All right. As you cast Revivify, I do apologize, we're going slightly over here, but there's one more thing I want to handle. I would like all 4 of you to make me a charisma saving throw versus the madness you experienced while Dak's aura wasn't here to protect you.
Flash it to an 18?
18, okay.
That'll keep points.
For
You
my
spent your
very
last
last
one, right?
flash?
Yep, to do the flurry of blows.
Oh, you did need the flurry of blows. That's right. You did 3 attacks. Yep. Okay.
Well, yeah, I would have had to say it before I did my bonus action.
Yes,
So, yep.
exactly. So you can't re-roll that. So unfortunately, Faye passes. Carrick, you said you flashed that?
To an 18.
An 18. That is a pass.
Oh, thank God.
Carrick passes against the madness for the first time. Finally.
Good time.
Kareth and Clemens, however, are not so lucky.
Oh no.
Can you each roll me a d6, please? All right. Clemens, you are now haunted with an indefinite madness, with the effect of when you close your eyes, you see your past misdeeds. Nakareth, you are haunted with the indefinite madness of something watches the world through my eyes. To thwart them, I keep my eyes closed or covered. These are things your character believes and experiences.
All right.
I mean, there was already something watching through my eyes. But okay.
Now you're just paranoid about it. Extra paranoid. And
Fuck.
the spell does go off, and you manage to revive Dak. As the wound on his head closes up, and you see that orb sort of meld back into the flesh and become flesh itself, no longer a red glass eye. And he takes a deep breath. Says,
Oh, thank God.
it appears we were successful. And as he stands, begins to stand up to one knee. You can feel his magic overtake you all, and you can feel the relief as you were bearing the full brunt of the realm of madness for just a few seconds there. But now that Dak is up, he is maintaining his magic to protect you. Let's take a breather, why don't we?
Oh, please.
And that's where we're going to end the session for the evening.
Thank you very much.
Jesus Christ.
I hope you all enjoyed. 'Cause that was fun to
That
run.
was very close.
It was very close.
That was insane. Well done. Like, holy shit. That was crazy.
I really wanted to run the like multiple plane effect switching thing. That was what was the most fun.
That was bonkers, and my absolute foolishness getting ass blasted by that fire multiple times.
That was funny.
Oh my God.